So this morning, news came out that Arne Slot was sacked from Liverpool after a pretty terrible season. So I decided I would take the burden of stepping in and saving the football club. Not hyper realistic, but hyper fun. The goal is to win the Prem and the UCL at the minimum. It's time. After a horrible season from Liverpool, I mean, they spent half a billion pounds in the summer and had an absolutely terrible season. Just embarrassing. To be fair to Arne Slot, I think a lot of players didn't perform like they should have, but also, in any job is getting a sack. He spent 500 million pounds. You know, you expect to win the Prem again. You know what I mean? It's fine. The greatest manager to ever exist, me, is stepping in to save this club. Under me, Florian Wirtz will win Ballon d'Ors, bro. 8 in a row. Tactics, I'm thinking. Honestly, bro, this might sound crazy, but I think we low-key move on from Isak already. Because Ekitike has just been better, in every way. I think, who's leaving? Konate's leaving. Robertson's gone. Woodman's gone. Williams is gone. Davies is gone. Salah's gone as well. I know this is, confirmed now. So, I'm going to list Salah. I don't know if anyone else is rumored to be leaving. But Chiesa's probably going to leave. McAllister was pretty poor this season, but I think he's still a good player. I think we keep him. Szoboszlai, phenomenal player. He's being kept. Bradley, young, decent player. Keep him. Frimpong, this brother is complete ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what this guy is even good at. To be honest, this brother's terrible. Low-key transfer list time already. Kierke's wasn't really good this season. Or, I think he finished the season better than he started for sure, but he still wasn't didn't quite reach the level people thought. But he's still young, we will keep him. McConnell, young, keep. Momrashvili, young, solid, keep. Wirtz, unfortunately, you gotta keep him. He spent 150 million, I think. Gakpo is the worst footballer alive, I think. I'm not even kidding. He might be worse than Subs 49. Ekitike, keep. I rate him. Isak. The thing about Isak is it's kind of hard to formulate Isak and Ekitike. But I'm thinking maybe a 4-4-2 might work, something like that. We'll have to see. Something with 2 strikers up top though, for sure. Because they bought both of them. They want both of them to play. Grafenberch is a good player. Yeah, we got who we want listed. This is going to be hyper realistic, like I said earlier, but we're not going to be signing a Mbappe or someone outrageous, you know. We're still going to keep it semi-realistic to a certain degree, you know? I think we need to go here and definitely need to look for a right back because Frimpong is not good defensively. He's not even really good going forward either. He's a very bizarre player. I don't know. He was good at Leverkusen, but I think that's his level. Leverkusen, you have to be at least. They're not really doing it, you know? Do this. A new center back as well because Konate is leaving. Last season was world class, but this season has not been world class. He's been very poor this season. Been egregious to watch. So we'll see what they bring. What scouts bring me. For now, let's see what we bring here. Romero's another interesting option because he's good. He's injured right now, but I do like Romero. I think he's a good player. Romero's a good option. I think he's gonna end up going to Atletico. Here comes Van Dijk. I got plenty of work to do, little bro. Don't greet me. I guess we'll try to set up tactically without our new signings just yet. Let's see what we can do. I low-key like this, bro. Hold on, I low-key like this. A 4-1-3-2 I low-key like, bro. Obviously, it'd be Isak and Ekitike. And then Wirtz on the wing, McAllister midfield. Ooh, but we need Szoboszlai, actually. We need Szoboszlai. And Salah's leaving, so we can still make it work, I think. Szoboszlai's a right back. Oh, wow. He's so versatile, bro. He can play cam, right back, center mid. Oh, wow. Konate's gone, obviously. Van Dijk. He's old, but we can probably keep him around for one more season and get away with it. Robertson is leaving, I believe. High pressing might actually be good. I'll do high pressing. I do like to play high pressing. Gakpo, obviously with Ekitike, he's not going to play at the beginning of the season, so Szoboszlai. If he goes down here, Kierke's going to start. We're going to give the keys to Kierke, even though he hasn't been good. I think he'll take a jump, you know? Yeah, we need a right back. Frimpong, maybe we can still keep him. Maybe as a backup or even play him here where Salah's not going to be. Gakpo has to go though. He's terrible. The squad is low-key rougher than I thought, bro. We're gonna move him to a right mid. It'll take 2 weeks. Problem. I mean, Frimpong is so bad. Did I list him? I think I did. Maybe I'll take him off the trend place. That was a bit egregious. We'll give him another shot. McAllister was pretty poor this year, but he's still a good player. That's like he was poor this year, but he's still a good player. Like overall, I wonder if anybody change him into a. Would he be good on the wing though? I don't think so. He has 66 pace. Like playing him like left mid just seems very bizarre. He has good dribbling, but he's so slow. We can't beat it. How's he gonna beat the man? He's gonna beat the man and he took a turtle off the dribble. Make sure I don't regret it, little bro. What is this, bro? Oh, please be serious. He has up from Bayern. Yeah, we'll accept that. Not even gonna negotiate for an accept offer. We have 120 million to work with. That's a lot of money. Whoa, they just sabotaged themselves. Ben White. I kind of like this, bro. I don't think they'd ever actually do this, but low key, bro. 11 million Ben White. Whoa. Ben White's actually a good right back, bro. Solid defensively. I'm doing this. I'm delegating. I ain't negotiating, bro. Newcastle. I gotta set this too. Piezo's gone. Atalanta. 50 million Newcastle, no problem. Is this gonna be on my screen now? Just bug. It is, isn't it? Oh, EA is so shit, dude. Alright, right mid, center mid. Throw him on dynamic. Mo Salah. Say la vie, brother. Say like he's going to Aston Villa. That would never happen, but that's how the season ended. 5th in the Prem. Runners up in the Community Shield. Round 6 of the FA Cup. Round 4 of the Carabao Cup. And quarterfinals of UCL. Very disappointing season from Liverpool's perspective. Yeah. Here we see the exit. Club legend Mohamed Salah. Thank you for your service, brother. Deuce player. These guys are just sitting around like the club legend's leaving. You're just standing around like an idiot. Hey, say Livy, brother. This guy's 7'3". What the fuck? I've never seen a new gen this tall. 7'3", 202 pounds. Center back. Friendly White, you could be playing football this season, my brother. Like, you know, he needs to go down the NFL, bro. What the fuck? He's the guy's the same height as Wembanyama, bro. What the hell? Back in rebuild after the UCL final. Issue went on pens. I don't know what Arteta was thinking, having Gabriel, a lot of people take the final pen. That was the worst thing I've ever watched. And the SA pen was terrible. Let it all work out. I'm not gonna lie though, this is good for the sport. Arsenal winning at UCL would have probably been the worst thing ever. The takes that would have been posted on the timeline would have been just the worst thing ever. Like, genuinely. I'm gonna keep Kirkes. I think we'll keep faith in Kirkes. Alright, so this is the update to show you this now. Bayer as a secondary striker option, I think will be class. And he'll play a lot of minutes with, you know, rotations to Isaac or Ekitike. Romero could be a good starting center back. Same with Murillo. Van de Ven, obviously. You know, Spurs gonna go down, but I think a lot of their players would still want to leave. And I think Van de Ven's one of those who's gonna leave. Very fast, good defensively, and decent physically, with 2 decent playstyles from block and slide tackle. It's either gonna be Schlotterbeck, Upamecano, or Van de Ven for the starting spot. But I don't know if Upamecano would leave Bayern. Like, realistically, I'll take him off. I think Schlotterbeck's definitely a good option here. But I have a feeling that a team like Real Madrid would come in the summer, or are going to go in the summer for this guy. Him and Bastoni are like 2 signings that I know Madrid want. So I think it's more realistic that we would get Schlotterbeck instead of Bastoni, honestly, as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with Van de Ven here for center back, just because I'm pretty sure Liverpool's linked with Van de Ven as well. So this is a good option, I think. And then going forward, like Maximilian Bayer as another attacking option. Even someone like, what's his name, Yandy Omande, I think I had listed, but I took him off. I right Conor Bradley. I actually might not even sign a starting right back. I might just keep Conor Bradley. I think something like this would be how it would look, maybe. Starting lineup wise. Obviously, I'm going to bring in a new center back like Van de Ven. And then I think if I keep Frimpong, the problem is that the Sim is going to start Frimpong over Bradley, which I don't want. but we'll see what happens. And then I might bring in Yan Diomande. I know they're linked to Yan Diomande as well. And I do rate him. I think he's a good player. Okay, I think that's how I'm thinking about lining up here. It's kind of the same, you know, false 9, Ekitike, poacher on Isaac. Vert, that's a wide forward instead of a wide playmaker. So he'll cut in and kind of link up with Ekitike probably a little bit. That's the vision. And then if we need to go wide, obviously, you know, Ingamoa can go wide. Bradley will be going wide. Verts could still drift wide as well if he wanted to. And then Szoboszlai has the box-to-box. I think that's kind of already where he's been playing, I think. And I think he's phenomenal on all parts of the pitch, so that's perfect for him, I think. Gravenberch, other deep line playmaker on build-up. Originally, I had him on defend, but if we already have Van Dijk as a stopper, and then Gomez, I put him on a bomb play defender on defend, we should be fine. Like, I think we're still going to be solid. I think this is going to be comp. I'm not a technical genius, you know, I'm the Pep Guardiola. I'm a Jim Bob. Van de Ven, welcome to Liverpool Football Club. Nice to have you, brother. I think this guy's going to be very good in our high line. We'll play him as the ball-playing defender as well. I think it's going to be class. Oh, I mean, I think he's not going to play anyways. People might call me crazy, but I'm going to accept this. Get him out of here. Welcome to Liverpool Football Club, Diomande. We rate you highly. We think you're a baller. It's very quiet in these. Is that Sadio Mane? What are you doing here, bro? McAllister. C'est la vie. 67 million. Funny number. Bad negotiation. I do not care. Buzzing. Come on, Manchester City. Wanka. Welcome in, Maximilian Bayer. Welcome to the real club. Not a fraudulent club like Dortmund. Not a cut club. You're coming to a real club. Not gonna lie, I'm skipping this one. But welcome in, Jeremy Jacques. Did I say C'est la vie? I think I do. I think I say C'est la vie to Frimpong. Now, I believe this is the best thing to set, so they're always full on everything. Don't quote me on that, though. You're not quoting me on that, though. First game in the Premier League against Brentford for my Liverpool side. Let's make sure the lineup is all correct. All right. Jacques Bakjet. And I think this is the lineup, I think. This is going to be the starting 11. Bayer, Diomande, Kurtges, Van de Ven, Gravenberch, Van Dijk, Bradley, Verts, Isaac, Szoboszlai, and Alisson in goal. I like this team. I think we're going to cook right now versus Brentford. Watch. 3-0. Excuse me? I mean, we were the better side in terms of shots. Bayer stunk it up. Isaac stunk it up. Diomande was terrible. Szoboszlai was terrible. Verts was terrible. Gravenberch was terrible. Van de Ven was terrible. Van Dijk was terrible. Frimpong was terrible. And Alisson was terrible. That was a fluke. That game was fluke. Because that's first game of the season. That was fluke. That was fluke. I'm going to sim to when Ekitike is back. And then we'll work from there. Alright. Ekitike should be back now. I think. As you can see, it has not been the best start. Only one win in the first 3 games. But it's fine. Like I said, Ekitike is back, so he's gonna go straight back in the lineup, and then Bakshevich, you can just go home, brother. I'm gonna keep faith in this lineup and in my tactical setup. I'm gonna sim to January, and yeah, I'm gonna update you guys then on what's going on with this squad. This game against Chelsea, 2-1. A good shout out to Szoboszlai. Also, we're in Europa League. I thought Liverpool made UCL, but they did not. So some of the signings are, you know, but I feel like our signings are still. We got smacked 2-0 by Arsenal. Fuck, we're ass. Well, okay. So now expectations here. Might as well list them out while we're going through the sim. Want to get back to Champions League football, obviously. Top 3 would be ideal. Good win with United. And also, I want to win the Europa League here. Alright, so here we are back again at the end of the simming. 3rd in the Premier League. That is very nice. 11 points off Arsenal, who are at number 1. So that's kind of grim. But only 4 points off City in 2nd. Look at Hugo Ekitike with 14 goals, and he missed the first 3 games of the season. So he's obviously in class. We're going to check how everyone else is doing in the squad, though. Ekitike and Isak leading the line very beautifully. 19 goals, 3 assists for each of them. Wow, that is very good. I like that a lot. Soboslai, 9 goals, 7 assists. He's been phenomenal. Gravenberch, 4 goals, 3 assists. He's been kind of shit. Bayer finally got some goals and some assists. This has been mediocre. Verts has been really bad. And, you know, I think you give a £150 million player at the minimum 2 seasons. You know, maybe 3 even. To really step up. No, actually, honestly, you give them a max of 2 seasons to step up before you start thinking about, you know, fraud allegations, you know, potentially sending the brother to Bangladesh. And Verts, you're not having a good case. Yann Diomande has not been good. Has he even been playing? Well, that's 12 appearances. Is someone playing over him? I don't know who. No. Why would Bayer play over him? Doesn't make sense. Someone might be playing over him. I'm not sure, though. But yeah. Hugo Ekitike and Isak are essentially carrying the team with Soboslai as well. These guys are carrying. And that's what it is, though. Sometimes you gotta get carried. Let's see how we're doing in Europa League. I'm curious about that as well. We've lost 3, 112 in the Prem. Decent goal difference. Arsenal have not lost a game. Or they lost 2. My bad. They haven't drawn yet. Europa League, though, we're top of the table so far. We're tied with Juventus, but we're 1 goal better than them, so that's nice. Alright, fellas, we're back, and by the looks of the month of May, it has been a very, very rough year. We're gonna see what happened. We finished in Europe. That was my goal personally. I think that's a realistic goal for Liverpool too, all things considered. Disappointing season though, finished on 79 points. Top scorers, Ekitike with 26 goals was top scorer in the Prem. That's amazing. Let's check some of the other competitions we were in though. So we're gonna get UCL football next season. Europa League, 4-2 versus Lens. We win the Europa League, so that's good. I mean, it's not really top trophy wise, but it's good. Ekitike was phenomenal this year. 37 goals, 10 assists in all comps. This is what you want to see from your striker. 7.8 average rating, amazing. Isak, 29 goals, 8 assists, 7.50 average rating, super good still. Maximilian Bayer was really good as well. 15 goals, 5 assists. Soboslai, in terms of his rating, it went down from what it was earlier, but 10 goals, 13 assists. I mean, he's playing box to box, very good. Verts, you are fucking terrible at football, mate. 53 appearances, 9 goals, 4 assists. Gravenberch was poor. Diomande was really poor. Kierkegaard was poor. Curtis Jones was poor. Van de Ven was poor. Van Dijk was poor. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a rough season, I'll be honest. In terms of stats for the majority of the players besides our strike. But I think for the club, and when you win a trophy, you're back in Champions League football next season. Like, I don't think it's the worst season ever. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad season. I think maybe it's my tactics, the reason why we're conceding so many goals. Because if we look at the table here, I know we conceded quite a bit. We scored 82, but we conceded 50. You know what I mean? 17 more than Arsenal, who won, and 17 more than City, who were second. Like, maybe that's tactics. Maybe it's defense. I don't know. This summer, though, we have to sign a Van Dijk replacement because he's 35. I mean, what overall is he even? I don't know. But a crucial. Allison went up 1. Yeah, I mean, he's staying. Van Dijk went down 3. He's joining Arsenal? -3 overall. Like, he's done. Gravenberch went up 1. Soboslai went up 1. Verts went up 1. He's been playing like wank though. Isak is phenomenal. Van de Ven didn't go up any, and he didn't really play that well either. Alright. Season 2 now. And I think it's time. We have $200 million budget. A lot of players left for free. Soboslai, I would definitely want to resign. He is a phenomenal player. Soboslai is back for another 3 years. Curtis Jones, I rate. He hasn't played that much, but he'll still resign. And then Allison, let's bring back another year. He was pretty good. Went up 1 overall, surprising. But because we lost certain players for free, like Van Dijk's leaving once the window opens, and Shaquette is not ready to be a starter just yet. I'm gonna bring in. I think I'm gonna bring in another center back. So probably either Bastoni or Schlotterbeck, depending. They're both still at their club, I think. Yeah, Bastoni's still at Inter. Schlotterbeck is still here at Dortmund. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring in one of these guys and to help, you know, defensively. I think I'm gonna go for Schlotterbeck. Ooh, but Bastoni's only 70 million. Okay, I changed up the tactics a tiny bit. I did the other center back as a ball-playing defender, and then I put Gravenberch in defend instead of build-up. And then I put Wirtz in attack. Maybe he'll get more forward this time. I'm not 100% sure though. Like maybe this will help him score a little bit more. Defensively, I mean, if you look at the triangle, we look like we'd be lacking in attack. But it was the same for the last one, and we were better in attack, worse in defense. So that's a bunch of bullhooey, I'm afraid. After a grueling bit of business, we would like to proudly announce the newest center back signing, Alessandro Bastoni. Welcome to Liverpool Football Club. You're gonna have to do a lot of sprinting, brother. Hey, that high line, you're gonna be in hell. Keep that fitness top, or your ACL is gone. Bada bing, bada boom. We paid 90 million. Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Ramsey, all gonzo. But Bastoni's gonna come in. He is phenomenal. I like Bastoni a lot. I know he's left-footed, and so is Van de Ven. But honestly, I can do this. Van de Ven has 5-star weak foot, so he's just fine on his right foot. I think this will help us keep a strong back line with the loss of Van Dijk. We're going to stay strong, even though we conceded a lot of goals still last season. It is what it is. To be honest, I think that might be the only change I'm going to make to the lineup and to the team in general. I think we're already pretty solid, and I think backup-wise, like we have a good amount of young players. Like I think if all 5 of our attacking players, even if Ekitike, Isak, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz, or Ekitike, Isak, Szoboszlai, and Diomande can perform, we'll dominate. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. But Wirtz and Diomande were just really poor, and then Szoboszlai had to fall off the level, you know? But I think I'm going to run it back with this squad. I like the team. I think it's a good team. Yeah, I think I'm going to run it back with this squad until the end of the season, honestly. I'll stop in January to check in, but I think we're just going to sim through to the end of January. All right, we're back here at the end of January. It's been a decent month. 1 loss throughout the month, 2 draws, but good amount of wins here. So I'm assuming the team is cooking. We're top of the Prem by 1 point. Nottingham Forest are second. I don't know how that's happened, but let's check to see who's been cooking so far in terms of stats. Isak has been phenomenal, 22 goals, 6 assists. Florian Wirtz has finally found his form, 17 goals, 4 assists, 6.98 average rating, not too shabby. Jan Diomande is picking up goals. Ekitike has had a bit of a fall off, huge fall off actually, not a bit. Huge fall off, 7 goals, 7 assists in 29 games. We've been a lot better this season though. So I'm proud of the boys. I think we're cooking. Let's see how we're doing in the UCL though. That's the big competition here. Let's have a look-see here at the UCL. We're gonna play Qarabağ FC, and this is the round of 16 or qualifiers? Playoffs. It's playoffs, yeah. Against Qarabağ, so we should be winning this. So pretty close though. I mean, we're only 6 points ahead of them, 1 point ahead of Nottingham Forest, and 2 points ahead of City. But it's good to be top of the Prem. So I'm not gonna get sacked, doesn't look like. Isak is 1 goal off the top for top scorer. New position available for Jan Diomande. Might as well do this right now. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just gonna sim to the end. I have no one I want to buy, no one I want to sell for now. So we're gonna sim till May. All right, back here now, end of the season in May. Let's see how we did in the league. We won the Premier League, 76 points. Not very impressive. We conceded 53 goals, but hey, we're Premier League champions, baby. That's all that matters in the grand scheme of things. Weak Premier League season, but hey, we won, so we'll take it. Let's see how we did in FA Cup. We're not there. Where did we lose, actually? I'm curious. Excuse me? Excuse me? We lost to Notts County in round 4? Jesus, Carabao Cup? No. We lost to what? Oh my days. That's FIFA sim, bro. Did we win the Super Cup? Lost 2-0, we got built ass. There's UCL. Real Madrid was reaching the final. This would be a crazy final. Wow. Where did we lose? We lost to PSG. 4-3. Super close game. Or super close series. They barely edged us over. Oh, in the corners. It's not bad though. It's decent. We lost to PSG, very good side. Let's see how stat-wise we did. Isaac was very good still. 27 goals, 9 assists. Verts, 23 goals, 7 assists. Ekitike stepped his form up towards the end of the year, so made a good run towards the end. 22 goals, 14 assists. Diomande was really good this year. 19 goals, 7 assists. Yeah, all in all, a decent season though. All things considered, I didn't think it was that bad. Alisson goes down 1 though, which is bad. Who is leaving? These 2 random bums. The boys stepped up. A lot of the guys stepped up. Oh, who was top scorer? I didn't see. Hoping it was Isaac, but João Pedro. Isaac wasn't even on here. Wow. He had 18. João Pedro was top 25 goals. Fair. Not a bad season though. I like the squad. I think if we wanted to replace somebody, it would be maybe Kyrgios, who's not really growing. Our attack is very good. Defensively, I think our center back partnership very good. Van de Ven, Bastoni, very solid. Bradley, I think is decent. I'm just gonna go to transfers and we're gonna look for a new left back. Premier League champions. Woo! Honestly, guys, this trophy celebration is so weak, bro. Like, this is probably my biggest complaint. One of my biggest complaints with EA, with these FIFAs, bro, is this trophy celebration with the little bus. It's been the same short, like, kind of stupid celebration for like 3 years now, 4 years now. It's so insane to me, bro. Like, even the trophy lift in game is so bad too, bro. Like, last game of the season, you're like playing it, it's like you win the Prem and then the trophy lift is like 30 seconds and it looks like shit. That's always been a big complaint of mine in this game, bro. Like, alright. We're creeping on the preseason of the season 3 of this rebuild. I'm hoping to win the Champions League and the Premier League this season. So, we are going to bring in a world-class left back. And that should do it. I'm not going to lie. I think low-key you're bringing a world-class left back and we're winning everything. You know what I mean? Alright. After some more grueling, intense negotiations, we have signed Hincapié to a 4-year massive money contract. He did not decide to sign with Arsenal after his loan, or I don't know what was going on there, the whole details of it, but either way, back at Leverkusen. So, hey, he's coming to Liverpool. We're going to have him as that left back instead of Kyrgios. He'll play that fullback role. And I think we can go on to win a Champions League with this squad, honestly. Now, in terms of the real life UCL final that I had the unfortunate ability to watch, not bad. He wasn't bad. I mean, he did look like he tore his hamstring or something and had to keep playing, which was crazy. It was an extra time. Like, they were out of subs and he was asked to come off. Like, bro, you're not coming off. Hopefully he doesn't try to show his ass cheeks on the pitch when he's with Liverpool, because that's not going to fly with me as the gaffer. You're going to get sent home, buddy. No cap. But yeah, I rate Hincapié. I think he's a good player. He just needs to keep the pants pulled up. You know what I mean? We're not trying to see your ass cheeks, bro. What's wrong with you? But yeah, I think this is gonna be, honestly, bro, this could be the lineup. I think, just straight up. I think we can probably just roll with this lineup. Just fucking boss it out, win a UCL right now. The UCL final today was pretty boring for the most part, not gonna lie. I mean, Havertz scored early for Chelsea. This guy, he's ass any other time of the season. But hey, let him be in the UCL final, he's bagging the goal, bro. Like, it is what it is. But he bagged a goal, very good goal. He took it super well too. Big mistake by Marquinhos and Pacho. Pacho fell asleep, it looked like. After that, I mean, dude, I'm not even kidding. There were times where I counted every single one of them in the box. Like, it was egregious stuff. Super egregious stuff. That's how they played for the whole game until, luckily, and I'm saying luckily because I wanted an entertaining fight. Luckily, PSG got a penalty. No matter how you look at it, it's a penalty. A horrible tackle by what's his name? Fucking, I don't remember his name, bro. My brain's farting right now. Horrible tackle by Mosquera. There we go. Yeah, that tackle was so bad. I don't know what he was thinking. And I actually thought, up until that point, he was doing pretty good. What the fuck? Dortmund, you sold it to me. Dortmund, what do you mean you want to buy him back for $1 million? Fuck no. What? But yeah, I thought he was pretty decent in the final as well, until he did that, and I was like, okay, you're obviously just taking the piss, bro. You cannot be serious. Like, literally cannot be serious. Then after that, Arsenal were like, oh fuck, you know, it's 1-1. Now we kind of got to push for a goal a little bit. We kind of got to go for it. And I mean, they tried. I still feel like they were playing super defensively though for a good chunk of it. Like right after the goal, they were you know, getting forward, but for a good chunk of it, it was like pretty park the bus, like counterattack maybe when we get possession back, but like not guaranteed. But I feel like Luis Enrique didn't do good today. He didn't coach a good game today. Like you could see in their attack, it was pretty poor. But it's hard to fully put that on Enrique because I mean Arteta, he's coached a great defense. That's the thing. Like don't get me wrong, I will never watch Arsenal games willingly. A lot of the time, I'm only watching them if they're playing a big six side or playing a big game. You know what I mean? But like Arsenal, they're a boring team to watch, but their defense is so effective. Like you saw it today, how effective their defense is. It's actually wicked. I'm not gonna lie, it's wicked, bro. I mean, they were shutting down literally everything. It was crazy. So I mean, shout out to Arteta. I think he coached a good game. It was boring to watch, man. Bro, I was so bored. I fell asleep a little bit during the first half. I remember I fell asleep for like 3 minutes. I dozed off watching. It was that boring, bro. But PSG were definitely not at their best today, though. Usually they're like fucking, you know, they're balls to the wall. They're scoring like goal, goal, goal. You know what I mean? But today they were very subdued. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, they were very, very subdued. Arsenal didn't have that much bite either, though. They had a couple of chances, and then obviously at the end there was a big controversy because there was a controversial call for against Arsenal and in the box. A lot of people say it was a penalty. Nuno Mendes went down with Madueke, but I don't think it's a penalty. Like honestly, ever. If you like watching it back, even watching it when it first happened, you could see Madueke holding on to Nuno Mendes. So what's Nuno Mendes supposed to do? Like we're being physical. They're both being physical, and Madueke is holding him. Like that's not a pen ever, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean penalty shootouts. Eze, horrible pen. Genuinely one of the worst pens I've ever watched. Gabriel, again, another terrible penalty. I don't know what they were thinking, letting Gabriel take the last penalty. It was just a bad decision all around. All in all, pretty boring, disappointing final, to be honest. PSG go back-to-back, deservedly so. But yeah, I mean, the only unfortunate part is that as a Real Madrid fan, it kind of hurts to see that another team has gone back-to-back. You know, we were the only team until PSG today to go back-to-back in the modern era. Here we are in January. It's been a good January. Only one draw, but lots of wins in league lots of wins in the league, the Champions League, and the Cup. So phenomenal January. Let's check the office right here, see where we are in the Prem. We're top of the table by 1 point. More points than we had last season at this point, if I remember right. So I'll take that. Isak 14 goals. Isak doing a lot of heavy lifting. 20 goals, 6 assists. Verts 15 goals, 9 assists. Soboslai 8 goals, 6 assists. Ekitike with 7 goals, 4 assists. Not good numbers, but his rating is higher than Soboslai. So I guess Diomande dropped off again. 6 goals, 8 assists. Not very good. Yeah, all in all, I think it's a good season so far, though. We check the standings of the Prem. We've conceded 28 goals. So we only lost 1 game so far. We've drawn 6. We've scored 50 goals, so we're high scoring. We're not conceding quite as much, I don't think. So let's check in the FA Cup. Are we still in? Versus Watford, okay. Carabao Cup. We got knocked out by... what the fuck? Portsmouth on pens. Oh, that's egregious. Ooh, what? That's great. UCL. I believe we're still in the UCL, no? But yeah, automatic qualify for the next stage through the league. That's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this month of May, I think there's something very peculiar about it. If I do say so myself, we have a Champions League game against Sporting May 26th. It's a UCL final, and you know for sure we're tactical viewing this, not quick simming it. Anyways, we beat Dortmund in the semis. Let's look at our path. We beat Dortmund in the semis. Sporting beat Paris Saint-Germain 4-2, 5-3 in aggregate. It's crazy. In the quarters, smack Leverkusen. Round of 16, smack Lens. We weren't in the playoffs. Hey, that's some phenomenal stuff right there. Hey, Champions League final, that's huge. But let's check the Prem. How did we do? We were top of the table last time. We won by 2 points. Big. We only conceded 41 goals this time as well. Not as bad as last season, so we'll take that. So we won the Prem. We're in a UCL final. How about the FA Cup? We won the FA Cup. Hey, but an FA Cup, a Prem, and a UCL on the books. We could be in for something juicy. Let's check stats real quick before we go in there. He's banned in the UCL final? What? Okay, whatever. Anyways, Isaac, 32 goals, 12 assists. Very good. Verts, 22 goals, 15 assists. Very good. Ekitike, 21 goals, 11 assists. Very good. Yan Mande, 18 goals, 13 assists. Phenomenal. Soboslai, 11 goals, 10 assists. Phenomenal. Bastoni as well? What the fuck? Bro! What? What are these guys doing in the game, bro? Just fucking smashing opponents? Okay. Jacquet, hey, brother. It's your time. Oh my days. Who's gonna play here? Maximilian Bayer can play? He's not really a winger, though. I mean, he has pace. He can probably be a winger. He has enough pace. These are big losses to have, though, going into a UCL final. We don't have our best defender and one of our best attackers. So that is pretty dodgy, but I do still like this team. Turns out Hincapié was the piece we needed all along. So I say we just quit the yapping, quit the nonsense. Let's win this UCL. Hey, for Liverpool, for England, for all the boys. Alright, not for all the dogs, for all the boys. Let's go. UCL final versus Sporting. We're gonna go tactical view here. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pumped. Hey, I think we're gonna win this one. We're Sporting, respectfully to Sporting. They're not the greatest club to ever live, you know what I mean? We aren't either, to be fair, but yeah. Look how beautiful it looks in all its glory. The music they're playing is trashing game right now. Look at the lad, Isaac, on the tifo. Come on, boys. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Sporting, trying to do something that hasn't been done since Jose Mourinho's Porto side in 2002 in Liverpool. Trying to prove that they can win without Salah, without Van Dijk. Bro, Isaac looks so Somalian and it actually phases me every time I see his face. Look at the lads. What a team we've assembled here. Group picture. Hey, this team will go down in history. History. Tony Fruch. Bruh. I'm surprised they don't have Gilberto Moro too. Alright, come on, Bayer. Soboslai. Soboslai! Come on, come on. Hey, get back, get back! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This defending is shambolic right there. Now listen, you saved our ass. Look at me. No, coach, no way. I hit him on the counter. Hit him on the counter. Come on. Find him. Oh. Good press. Come on. Isaac! Oh. Oh. Bradley got beat. He recovered. Oh, Bradley got clicked again. Offside. Alright. Big attack. Oh, what was that? Good save by Allison. Good play. Oh. That's the play I like to see though, boys. Like, just like that. Okay. Hit him on the counter. Hit him on the counter. Diomande, good. Come on. Good ball. Want to get TK? TK. That was poor. Halftime. Okay, good chance. Good ball to Diomande. Okay, we don't look good. Get back. Close down. Good interception. Played up the pitch. Played up the pitch. Good ball to Verts. Come on, him on the counter. Verts. Okay, Verts. Soboslai. Verts. Isaac. Ekitike. Boom! Goal! Beautiful play right there. Beautiful place. Hey, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Good play here. Our two strikers linking up. That's what I like to see, baby. That's just the 8th goal in the Champions League this season. Not bad, kid. Not bad. They're trying to get back. Good defending. Counterattack. Okay. Could be a good move here. Diomande. Being fancy. Oh, come on. Good pressure. Close down. Good. Oh, ref! That's clean! Oh, that tackle was clean, ref. Oh, come on, ref. Allison, come on. You save this? Bang! Allison! What a save! Good play. Alright, come on. Oh, Verts. Sobosai? Sobosai should have played it through to Isaac. But I think if he plays it to Isaac right there, that's a goal. Alright, they're playing. We're getting forward. Come on, get back, get back, get back. Good interception right there. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid, Gravenberch. Good recovery. One more minute. Come on, boys. Ref! And Liverpool FC are the UCL winners. A treble one. Look at the celebration from the boys. Great job defensively. And a good goal by Ekitike to give us that win. Allison, club legend. You will go down in the history books for that save. Wow, look at the glitched out trophy. Oh my. Whoa. Dude, this is what I mean when I say these games aren't even worth buying, bro. Like, hey, let's celebrate the trophy though. Woo! Trophy! Campeones! Campeones! Unlike Arsenal, I was able to win a UCL trophy. Way! Look at Capitano Soboslai. Dude, I just realized that whole game I was saying Verts, and it was really Maximilian Bayer who was cooking. That's my bad there, guys. That's my bad. Well, with that, let's have one last look at the squad, at the goals, the assists. Take one last long look. Very good season from the boys. We kept this big three right here, attacking wise, for all 3 years because I kept my faith, my belief in them. And if we look at team management, one last look at this. Let's put the normal starting 11 in just so we can have a nice look at it. One last look at the usual starting 11. Ekitike, Isaac up top. Soboslai, Verts, Diomande midfield. Hincapie, Bastoni, Van de Ven, Bradley, Gravenberch in defense. Allison in goal. The goal is to win a Champions League, and the goal has been surpassed with the treble. So I think it's going to be ending on a high note here. 2 Premier League titles, 1 a Europa League, and a UCL. Hope you guys enjoyed this rebuild. I'm going to do one for Arsenal because they just lost the UCL. And I think I'm going to do one for Real Madrid. Those all should be out soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, drop a comment. Maybe. Yeah.